Hi everyone, so we're here now with XVI and PELT in the semi-final. PELT are currently down 2-1. XVI got a break in the first point and they slotted it in. Yeah. PELT O-line back in the field. A bit tired because they've been playing the last couple of points. XVI looking really strong this year. They're currently 2-0 against PELT, so PELT will be wanting to get the W against them. Disc is up from Jack Mack. Kieran centres to Joe Lau. A new addition to the PELT roster this year. We're excited to have him. Nice round from Soup to Ben Martin. Scully doing the most here. Puts a nice round to Puss. Liam Grant, excuse me, Councilman Liam Grant. It's a nice round to Soup from Kieran. Soup puts it to Ben Martin for the score. Lovely put by Soup. 2-all. PELT had a tough quarter-final earlier against Tribe. Tribe went up a couple of points on them, but they were able to scrape it back and make the semi. Maybe just some tired legs of a Sunday. Same old PELT line. Couple of new faces. Frankie Griffin making the switch also with Joe Lau. Chrissy Tinkler injured, unfortunately. Huge loss for the boys. Jack Mitchell also getting injured, I think, in the point before this one. He got injured yesterday, decided to play today, and has gotten injured again, unfortunately. Oh, scratch that. Jack Mitchell is back on the field. So we have XVI's O-line now coming out. I see Jambo, Sean Fitz, Mark Doody. My eyesight is not the best. Joey Curtis, Cleary's there. PELT D9 coming out here looking to get a break. Get the break back. Pull goes up from Ian. Centres to Jamesy. Oh, unlucky from Jack Mitchell not to get that D. Jambo left on his own. All the time in the world. Oh, fantastic D from Brian O'Sullivan. Using them quick legs. Oh, huge putt from Ian to Brian for the bookends, maybe. No foul call, just a great D from Joey Curtis. Nice putt from Ian, maybe just a bit floaty. I think these chances are going to be few and far between, so I think PELT really need to utilise the turnovers when we get them. When they get them, sorry, I'm neutral today. I am not wearing a PELT jersey. I am wearing a PELT jersey. I have a game after this. But I am neutral. So the other semi-final, we have Ranelagh and Dublin Frisbee Sevens. Dublin Frisbee Sevens looking like a soccer team. I think somebody told me they're meant to be equivalent of the Bohemian jerseys or something like that. Interesting. I like the different vibe they're going for. Pesh playing great dump defense here on Selly. No real down. Oh, finds an open pass to Cleary. Jack Mitchell hunting him down. Box on Mark Doody. Up. Oh, just a bit too far for Jambo to chase down. I'm sure if it was biddable, he would have bid on it. Quite an athletic man. It's good to see him back. I haven't seen him in a few years. I think he's back playing this year. So we have Andrew going to pick it up. These are tending to be long points with a few turnovers, so I think it'll just be who has the legs. Oh, this is going deep. Somebody go deep because it's going. Yeah, there we go. Ugly sends it deep to Brian. Go on, Brian. Oh, such a fantastic bid by Brian, just a bit too far. Again, Brian has been so close to both of these. The last one had too much float, this one didn't have enough. I think if they can hone in that, Brian will be a really useful tool. I mean tool in a good way. So XVI just straight up 2-5. PELT really trying to stop the break throws. XVI getting him off. Oh, unlucky from Ian McAuliffe, a bit of a poach. But now Sean Fitz is completely on his own. Oh, unfortunate drop from Andrew. I think he was at a bit of an awkward height. PELT really need to utilise this now and get that break back. Poor Brian is doing the most. You can see his legs are erect, but he won't stop running. Pesh chasing that one down to Jack Mitchell, who's a bit of a veteran, getting injured twice. This one is up again to Brian. God, they're really putting him to work. A third time that they have thrown it up to Brian, who has been, the throws just aren't quite there yet. Brian being put to absolute work on this D-line. He's already gotten a D. 3 times it's been sent to him in the end zone and through no fault of his own, it's just been D'd. They're absolutely wrecked out there. You can see everyone is super tired. It's been a long point. This is still an XVI 0 point. The score is currently 2-all. XVI are up a break. They broke straight out of the game. These PELT's O-line are getting a nice rest. Ugly with a nice poachy D. Oh, nice. Great call. Timeout for PELT. Needed after that really long point. Give Brian a bit of a rest from running. You can tell he's absolutely wrecked. He's down in his honkers. Fantastic D from PELT though. Much better than what we saw this morning. I think they're really hungry for this game after going 2-0 to XVI this year. XVI have really upped their game. Playing fantastically throughout the season at UK Nats, loads of different tournaments. Coach Christie giving some words of wisdom. I'm not sure what he's saying, but I can imagine he's saying hone in our throws to their throws to Brian a bit more. He's been run ragged. I think PELT could probably use a few more of their players. Jack Mitchell's super fast, so is Box. Even Ugly, get Ugly in that deep space. He has hops for days.
Sorry. I just saw it afterwards. I just forwarded it to like 4 group chats.
I'm not sure what the score is on the other side of the field. I can't see it. Ranelagh have the disc in their hands, so they just scored. Ranelagh taking their quarterfinal earlier against Sutton. Fantastic under-20s team. Really put it up to them. It was a fantastic game. Some great players coming through the youth system. So definitely a team to watch for the future years. So we're back here now with Pelt and XVI. Ugly bring it in off the timeout. They're all still wrecked, bless them. That's how long this point has been. Pelt playing an ISO with Ugly, Pesh and Ian. I assume what's going to happen is they're going to try and swing to Pesh and swing to Ian. Luckily XVI can't hear me. XVI really wanting to stop that around. Yeah, nice little 3-handler set. Nice holster from Ugly. A call of some sort. Pick maybe. Lovely score from Pelt. It's a nice break to get back on serve. 3-2. Pelt's super pumped up. Really, really long point that was. That was super important. The D-line were hungry for that. XVI's O-line super tired now. So Pelt will be hoping to capitalise on that.
Yes. For this game. Yeah. If you trust me that much.
I do.
It's not quite as sunny Limerick as it was yesterday. The temperatures in Limerick yesterday were absolutely scalding. It was so tough to play. Everyone felt about 20 kgs heavier, but today it's nice and cool. Still super hot, but there's no sun and it's very overcast, so much easier conditions to play in today. Helps when you have a big roster also. We got the women's semi-finals coming up next. So Pelt are playing Gravity 1, and I am not sure who's in the other one. I believe it's Flame and Rebel.
Someone give me ideas.
Ian for the pull. It looks like some of the same D-line are back out there. Ian, Box, Ugly, Jack Mitchell, with the addition of Joe Lau, Liam and Fanning. Looks like just straight up match defense. Jack Mitchell doing a fantastic job on Costello, really shutting him down. Oh, turnover on XVI's own brick mark. Pelt will be hoping to capitalise on this. Ian to pick it up. Ian not happy with his players not recognising the poach. Ian on near the end zone line. Everyone's flooding. Lovely break from Pelt. They slotted in. Liam Grant on his own in the middle. Great recognition from Ian not to just jam it in the jam hole. Just wait for that nice open because everybody tends to flood to that side. And Liam Grant for the nice easy score. Once again, XVI's O-line has to go back out there. Really, really tough in these conditions to be playing several points in a row. Pelt super pumped up. Lovely to see. So a timeout call there, I'm assuming by XVI, trying to stop Pelt's momentum, giving their O-line a bit of a break. They've been out there, I think, for 3 points in a row, maybe 2 points in a row. Pelt just generating those turns, playing super hard match defense, and a couple unfortunate drops from XVI. Have given Pelt 2 breaks back. Yes, they are a break up. Pelt started on 0. So Pelt's D-line coming out again. Again, some of similar faces. Soup is on the D-line. Interesting. We have Brian, Fanning, Soup, Ian, Ugly, Pesh, Frankie. And then for XVI coming out, we have Costello, Sean Fitz, Jamesy, Selly, Jack Mack, Mark Duty, and Joey Curtis, I think. Yes. Captain Ian to pull. Pelt's O-line getting a nice break. I believe that's going to sail out of bounds. Great catch from Barry O'Gorman. Pity not to see him out here. I believe he's still recovering from an injury, so. Sally to take it from the brick mark. Pesh, really tough job on Jack Mack. Very interesting put. Ugly's going to go up for that. Great grab. Yeah, just a great read from Sean Fitz. No, not Sean Fitz. Who caught that? Didn't see, but great read from whoever caught that. Ugly doing well to avoid contact. We know he loves a bit of contact. He did get a punch in the face earlier and was bleeding lots. So maybe being a bit more wary of that. Accidental, I will say. Somebody just didn't go up and punch him in the face. Just happened some incidental contact in a match, resulting in him spouting in blood. Pelt's O-line haven't been out for a while, so hopefully they're well rested. Dilly, Joe Lau, Kieran, Soup, Ben, Scully, Liam. Great grind from the Pelt D-line. Shout out to our cameraman Jack Murtaugh, doing the best here so you guys can watch these games. Pull goes up from XVI. Scully to catch. To Kironi. Some kind of a poachy, zoney thing from XVI. Yes, it's a zone. Yep. Oh, it's put up to Ben Martin. Great read from Jack Mack. Calling Ben Martin little. Yeah, I'm not sure if that needed to go up. I think just recognising that there was no Pelt player in the deep space. Ben was on his bike. You'd back Ben 90% of the time. But Jack Mack is a fantastic defender. Playing a bit of a game there with Ben. The spirit so far in this game has been really good. There's been nothing really to write home about. It's gone up. Scully and Kieran under it. Caught. Oh, Scully is down. Everybody runs to see if he's okay. Veteran Pelt player Scully gained his 400 cap this year. I think just came down a bit awkwardly, maybe got a whack. That's a break back from XVI. Great read from Jambro. Is that what they call him? Yeah, fantastic read. So now the Pelt O-line have to go back on the field and slot it in, which I'm sure they're super tired after that. So we have Alex Henry to pull. Super sorry, don't know none of these XVI names. Blashy, Costello's back out. Yeah, that's it. That's the extent of my knowledge. We have Jolau, Dill, Soup, Kieran, Ben, Liam, Skull. Scully seems to be alright after that little bot. Think he's just old. Can't take the hits like he used to. But he's been a seasoned player for PELT. Starting as a cutter, recently switching over to a handler. And he's been the main handler on the O-line for quite some time now. Again, gaining his 400 cap this year. Congratulations, Mr. Scullo. I don't think anyone in the history of PELT will ever catch you. PELT making a bit of a mistake there. Bricking the pull when it came out, when it did not come back in. Yeah, a bit of a lost opportunity there for PELT. That should have come in pretty much on the XVI, not the brick mark, but pretty close to it. But choosing to brick it instead. Maybe just the heat getting to him, or maybe it was a tactic. Who knows? Oh, interesting throw from Soup. Fielded by Dylan. XVI calling him out. Dylan agreeing that he was out. Spirited man if there ever was one.
Likes the spirits.
That too. Also likes the spirits. Oh, I believe that's Ross Donovan. Yes. Played fantastic at U24s this year in Nottingham. I wasn't aware of him before, I definitely am now. Brilliant young player. Played in the under-20s as well, was a star for that team. Nice switching from PELT. Ross on Ben, nice matchup. XVI just grinding the unders. Foul call from Costello on Joe. Not sure about that one. As a neutral, I think they were just both going for it. I'm not sure if there was contact. We'll see what Tinkler has to say. He has his hand up. I think Tinkler just agreeing it was incidental contact. Joe going one way, Costello going the other. XVI player agreeing with XVI player, PELT playing agreeing with PELT player. Discussions are nice and relaxed though. Coach Christine not happy with that call. Foul contest. PELT really trying to stop those arounds, but XVI is swinging it. XVI just playing small ball at the moment, not rushing anything. Alex Henry now with it to Costello. XVI just grinding the unders. Foul call from Scully on 73. I think he did get a bit of a bosh. Once again, Mr. Scully, the most spirited man in Ireland. Some great dump defense from Joe Lau. Alex Henry with the disc, dump to Ross, to Costello. Layout D attempt from Caron. Another break for XVI, 5-4. XVI have played that Uno reverse card, making Pelt's O-line stay out in the field. Pelt looking a bit deflated at the moment. They need to get themselves out of this rut. They're only 1 point down. Frankie bringing the vibes though. Yep, same O-line on the field, having to go back out there with the addition of Ugly and Ian. Frankie's coming on. Get some fresh legs. Back on with Joe. Every time XVI scored these breaks, I can't remember how Pelt turned over. I think these two teams are really well matched. They're getting their matchups right. To say that there's been so many turns, there's been some fantastic defense. Pull coming up from Sally. Very much inbounds. Caron to field it. Jolo not even looking. That was a really unfortunate field. Big spike from Niall McGovern. Some miscommunication there from the handlers. XVI will really be pumped with that one. Got to turn on Pelt's end zone line. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one. That's the first for me now. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. But look, they'll go again. They're friends. Look at them there walking together. Great attitudes, those two lads. Pelt very much in this game. If they keep their heads, they'll absolutely come back into it. If they don't, XVI might run away with it. We'll just see what Pelt decides to do. They kept their head this morning against Tribe by going down, I don't know, 3 or 4 points. Kept the head, came back. Will they do the same here? Sally to pull again. Oh, dropped pull from Pelt. Really unfortunate. Awkward angle down at the knees. Maybe still a bit shook from the last point. And slotted in. 7-4 now to XVI. Unusual out of Mr. Maroney. Lads trying to pep him back up. Look, happens. It's happened to us all. But he'll go again.
Let's go Pelt. Let's go Ned.
Same O-line back out there. They trust each other. I think that's a bit of thunder we've just heard. Getting all the weathers in Limerick. This isn't siege.
With a pathetic fallacy.
All the Pelt sidelines seem to be pumped up, trying to help their team. We'll just see how the O-line now responds to the couple of turns they've had. They've been really unfortunate turning near their own end zone line, and XY have just had to slot it in. Let's just hope it doesn't get in their heads. Kieran wiping off his hands this time, making sure he doesn't drop that one. Nice inside from Scully to Soup. Nice little jink there from Kieran to get free. To Scully. He's so big. Lovely inside from Scully to Liam Grant. Oh, a zone from XVI. Worked for them last time, I guess. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Nice swinging from Pelt. This is the Pelt we're used to. Nice little lefty from Kieran. Kironi, as he's affectionately known. Let's see what Ugly decides to do with it. Nice little pop into the centre to Liam Grant. To Ian. Ian not happy. Very late dump look. Kieran to Scully. Ugly. Patient. Lovely toe in from Joe Lau. Much better, Pelt. Much better. Nice and patient. All the boys being friends. You love to see it. 7-5 now. XVI up a good few breaks. If they get this point, they do start the second half on O. So Pelt really need to pull the finger out now and get this D. So D-line from Pelt, box, Kieran staying out there. He got a fantastic layout D this morning in the Tribe game for a break, which took them ahead, so they'll want him to do that again here. Brian, legs for days. Connor Pesh and Ian and Ugly. DF7's getting themselves hyped in the background. Did a great game against Rebel earlier in their quarter. Pulls up from Ian. Well in bounds this time. Brian on Selly. Nice under from Koss. Easy around to Selly. Another easy around to Jamesy. XVI really making use of these arounds. Sean Fitz completely on his own, unsure, not really sure who's marking him. I'm sure there's some switching going on. XVI a couple of yards from their own end zone line, from Pelt's end zone line even. Nice inside to Jambo to take half. XVI take half, 8-5. They'll be coming out in the second half on offense. Some Pelt heads down, but notoriously a second half team. So it's just been brought up to us that there is lightning pretty close to the pitches. I'm not sure how this is going to affect the games. I'm hoping they won't be postponed, but there's been lightning pretty close, so we'll see how that develops. Really wish I could see the score in the DF7's Ranelagh game. Nice score from DF7's. Welcome back to sunny Limerick, but it might be lightning Limerick because there has been some grumblings. Not sure how far away it is yet. We'll bring that to you when we have it. PELT coming out here on defense. They started the game on 0-8-5. XVI have just been grinding in those breaks. Ian to pull out of half. Both teams seem to have some pretty set O-lines. Lots of players playing on the D-lines, but the O-lines have been pretty similar from both teams. Some PELT O players crossing over to the D-line. Soup, Kieran. Excellent defenders as well, but they can't run both lines, so really need them for the defense here. Don't think one of them were onside, but anyway. Doesn't matter, they still get the centering pull. Centering pass even. Some kind of call with Ugly and Joey Curtis. Pick call maybe. Cost Jinkin try to go away from Ugly Nile. XVI happy to play it around the back space. Nice, great put to Sean Fitz, who had the yards on Ian. Timeout from XVI. Very interesting call. Very interesting call at a half. Not sure about that one, but we'll see if it works in their favour. Maybe trying to get in PELT's heads a little bit. Chrissy taking away the 7 that are on the field. Trying to be as helpful as he can to his teammates. Such a pity he's injured. Such a veteran, fantastic player for PELT. Super key in that handler role. And a brilliant defender as well. So huge loss for the boys. But I think if Pelt keep their heads, they can generate a few turns in this team. They're super close to these Ds. XVI just having fun. Literally just out there having fun, playing frisbee. And slotting in these breaks. XVI about 10 metres out from the Pelt end zone. Pelt looking to do some kind of clamp. 3 XVI lads at the back of the end zone versus 1 Pelt player. We'll see how that gets on. Sally jinking free. Nice slot in from XVI. 9-5. Tough margin to come back from. But they've done it before. I've seen much bigger scorelines that have been come back from, but XVI just have the momentum right now. They're really capitalising on Pelt's mistakes.
Playing about 48, 50 minutes per hour.
So there's about 15 minutes left in this game. There's no within 3 today, so it's just finished the point and add 1. If it was 3 or more yesterday, the point just ended when the next score went in. But today, nope. Finished the point and add 1. Today's game are also longer. They're about 10 minutes longer than they were yesterday. 60 minutes yesterday, 70 minutes today. Thank God the longer games are today. Yesterday's games were an absolute slog in that heat, baiting down on us. Sunny Limerick taking it to a new level, breaking records. Check Mac to pull. Out of bounds. Pelt have switched up their O-line. Finn Murray coming on in the handler space. Some fresh legs. Let's see what he can bring to the game. Caroni bricking it. A good brick call this time. We have straight up 3-4 with Soup and Ben Martin. Caron to Scully. It's a nice inside to Caron. Bit of a lefty. Nice D from Bloshy. I do believe Ian would have been out anyway, but it's just good defense, isn't it? Bit of an unnecessary disc, I think. Pelt were working it up really nicely. Maybe just getting a bit tired now, trying to slot them in. XVI are just getting the arounds also very easily. They're really using these breaks, making Pelt run. Huge putt from, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Fantastic read on it. To Niall McGovern. Right on the Pelt end zone now. Oh, unbelievable redemption from Niall McGovern. Soup. Sorry, neutral. Fantastic block from Soup. Tekmak tried to go for the overhead, but denied. I would imagine this is going to be sent. Yes, it is. Soupy, super fast Soupy. Not in. Nice put from Ian. Soup looking for someone to help him. Lovely little fake from Soup to Liam Grant. Unfortunately, people of YouTube, I have to go now. I have my own semi-final to play. But the stream will still be going, just nobody will be commentating. Current score is 9 to XVI, Pelt 6.